Hi and welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's game. I haven't been here for a wee while, so I do hope you enjoy this game. This is selected as a game that I think is worthy of this chess channel that I operate here for you. So let's have a look at this game. Here we go. I am white. My opponent is 22-14 on chess.com for blitz rating. I'm a bit under, and he is from America. Okay, so let's have a look at this game. I'm not going to spend too long on the opening moves, as I just want to get to the middle game sort of situation. Okay, so here's knight df3. And queen f3, bringing the queen further into the kingside position to aim at h7 or g7 with the queen. Here I play queen h3. It might be speculative, it might be actually okay, but it might be no good. So black played b4. I now played e4. Knight d4. It's a bit tangy, a little bit tangy. Bishop e3, bishop e5, fe5, and here I believe black could play. Queen e5 here, but black opted for knight f5, so I played bishop f4. Rook f d8. So here's a pinnacle point as well as earlier on. You can choose which I'm speaking about. Here is a pinnacle point that I think, well, what am I going to do now? Shall I play rook a c1 or rook f c1 or king h1 so there's no checks later on, or should I do something else? Here I chose g4. Now g4 is a little bit crude, a little bit crummy, but I'm aiming up the to weaken black's camp a little bit more, maybe with g5. But black played knight e7. I think maybe knight d4 is possible too, or even queen c5 check, and something like that. I don't know. I'm not particularly sure. So knight e7. So now, what would you do now? Given that it is a 5-minute game. Here I played bishop h6. This is probably very speculative too, but it does look quite good for white until queen e5. Now all of a sudden this doesn't look too bad, does it? So what would you do now? What's the sort of move you'd play now for white? And this probably turns the tables on the whole situation, and the situation for white and black is that black was probably doing okay, probably could have grabbed my knight on g5 earlier on, but didn't, because it's got a bit of publicity, those sorts of things. So upon bishop h6, queen e5, what would you play? And as usual, I'm not saying it's the best move on the planet. I played the following move, bishop h7 check. Now, of course, king takes bishop is not very good, or king takes h7 if you want to put it that way, is not very good, because then I have a discovery check with moving the bishop back. And in this case, I would move the bishop back to f4, where I'm going to win the queen the next move or the move after, or something like that. Well, I'm going to win the queen the next move. So here, black opted for king f8. King h8, I don't think it's very safe, as then I have bishop away from h6, and sooner or later, and I also can go to bishop f4, queen d4 check, and I could even go bishop e3 after queen d4 check. And then I'm threatening bishop to e4 or d3 or c2 or b1 discovery check, and queen h7 check, and then moves like rook f7 check, or so, that's the thing, or queen h8 check, rook f7, and rook f1, depending where white's rook is, comparative to the white squared bishop. Okay, so here came, after bishop h7, king f8, rook a e1, a move that was once played against the late E.M. Jackson, but I didn't actually play it since then. That was about 45, 52 years ago. Queen b2, that's from William Hartston's How to Cheat at Chess book, which incidentally I know quite well. Rook f2, queen c3, and here I played my next move and I started yelping. I started, oh no! I would have been heard from here to the beach. I went rook ef1, and I went, oh no, my queen! As Eric Rosen would say, oh no, my queen! Because I was actually saying, oh no, my queen. Now I'm playing a queen sacrifice for you. Here, rook ef1, oh no, my queen! I yelped out. Then I saw, as I first thought, that I had lost here with queen h3. Then I saw rook f7 check and rook f8 checkmate. So my opponent played f6 here. So as you would appreciate, this pawn here, okay, this pawn here, oops, I always do that, don't I? This pawn here is not going to do that. This pawn here is pinned to the protection of the king on f8. So I played rook f6 check. And here my opponent now played king e8, only move other than queen takes. And here, to be honest, I was looking at queen h5 check. And so, you know, the basic things can be a little bit hard to see. I can also play queen h5 check and soon rook f8 if g6 is played by black. But here I played rook f8, checkmate. Incidentally, I had 2.17 minutes left on my clock, and my opponent from America, USA, had 0.181.1 second left. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that game today. And I say again, look at what that says there about Be like a wasp and chess. Be like a wasp. It's quite handy. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. All the best for now. Bye for now. Okay, bye.